Hello. Today's episode is based on a chapter in my first book. How much is the worth of your life? It's a part of my first book, many parts, many answers. So it's an interesting story. It's not a story, in fact, it's a real incident happened in my life. But I have no time to tell the whole story here. But I want to just share the essence of that chapter, an interesting conversation between me and another person sitting far, far away in the US. It was a busy morning as usual in my office around 9 o'clock when I got this request, a text message asking me, Hari, do you have a minute to come on Skype? And knowing this person well, I know that her 1 minute will ultimately turn into an hour. And I had 30 minutes to go for my management meeting. And in fact, I was finalizing my slides for the presentation when I got this message. I was a bit double-minded whether I need to open the Skype and start conversation with this person, because that day's management meeting was so important and I had to make a presentation on something very important. But I also knew that this person was undergoing some trouble, and 2 days back when she spoke to me, she was not in good condition. So that thought made me to connect with her on Skype. And as expected, she was in a miserable condition, very miserable condition, captured by totally self-destructing thoughts. And she was murmuring all unwanted things like, why do I live on earth? Why should I undergo this? There is no one who has time for me, and no one cares me, no one likes me. All kind of complaints. And morning 9 o'clock in India is night in USA, and I knew that if I allow her to live with these thoughts, and she has given clear hint to me that she realized there is no meaning for her to live anymore. That was the moment of realization where I took a decision that even if I don't complete my slides, I need to give some time for this person. And with a lot of difficulty, because she was resisting to enter into a kind of conversation, but somehow I could make her to engage in a kind of discussions, deliberation with me. So this all happened. I could, in fact, pull her into this interesting conversation with a simple question, interesting question, that how many adult males are on earth? In fact, I too didn't have the right answer, but I knew that the world population is something around 7,000 million, among which maybe 4,000 million, even if I take us adults, half of that, maybe around 2,000 million men are on earth. Now she was wondering why this number is important, which way this number is relevant. But this number is very important, not only for her, but in all of us, for all of us in our life, this number is very, very important. When I say there are 2,000 million men and 2,000 million women on earth, that opens a possibility for every man to choose his partner from this 2,000 million female available on earth. He has a chance to choose from 2,000 million choices. And if he had chosen anyone other than your mother as his partner, you would not have been on earth. Maybe someone else would have been there in your place. Maybe. Same way, if your mother had chosen someone else other than your father, you would not have been on earth. Again, these 2,000 million choices, those were there not only for your parents, even your grandparents had that choices. All that chain of ancestors, they all had that choices. Is somewhere in that chain of your ancestors, if any of them had chosen a different partner, again, you would not have been on earth. Now think about that rare probability. Because of that, the miracle happened. You were born. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. A real miracle. 1 in 10 couples have infertility issues. Be happy that your parents didn't have any fertility issues. Otherwise, again, you would not have been on earth. Moving forward, you should also understand that every female is born on earth carrying with her 1 million to 2 million egg cells that is required for her whole lifetime, and eventually a few hundreds, if you want to quantify it, is something around 400 egg cells get the opportunity to get discharged. If any other egg cell other than the one from which you emerged had an opportunity to inseminate with a sperm, then again you would not have been there on earth. Maybe someone else would have been there in your place. So in other words, you also defeated a possibility of 2 million chances of failures. That particular given, that particular egg cell was chosen for your manifestation. Now look at men. A man discharges something around 250 to 500 sperms one time. And during his lifetime, I don't know how many millions and millions of sperms he discharges. And out of that 250 to 500 million, if you take an average, it is something like 350 million sperm cells discharged. Only one cell get that unique opportunity to inseminate with that egg. If any other sperms other than one that got merged with your mother's egg cell got the chance to inseminate, again, you would not have been there on earth. Maybe someone else in your place, but you would not have been there. So there also you defeated, very craftily you defeated a possibility of 350 million chances of failure. You have overcome. You can also take it in another way, that to bring you on earth, millions and millions of lives were told no. All those egg cells, all those sperms also had its right to come on earth as living being, but they were all told no, sorry, because there is a unique personality waiting. He or she has to come on earth, and to make it happen, you are all denied. You are all denied the chance to come on earth. That is how the unique personality you have been brought on earth. Also, you should understand that there was a fair chance of miscarriage during the pregnancy of your mother. There was also a chance of fatality at the time of birth. There were many chances of child mortality, and you have overcome all those possibilities. That's why you are here on earth today. And also be happy that you are born not retarded mentally or physically. There was a fair chance. So this is how the creation of you, the unique creation of you, has happened. Then ask this question, why? Why it has happened? Because nothing on this universe, nothing in this universe happens without a reason. There is a reason, there is a purpose for everything. You have the right to take whichever the way you want. If you want to take it as simply a coincidence, it's up to you. But if you think, no, nothing on earth, nothing in this universe happens without a purpose, and therefore there must be a reason why these unique combinations were set every time that allowed me to come on earth. There's a great purpose for your birth, for your being here. But it's unfortunate that many of us do not know what is it. But certainly there is a purpose. There is something unique that can be done only by the unique personality, you. If you don't do it, no one will be able to do it. There is some purpose that is kept for you. Search for it. Do it. Then you'll find the meaning of your life. So, whenever we are stuck with obstacles in life, please don't sit and complain. Why is it happening to me? Why God is giving me all kind of problems? Why should I undergo this kind of trauma, pain, suffering in life? Why me? Why, when a lot of people around, they are living happily, why should I undergo this? Dear friends, no. Everything is an experience. Whatever comes in life is only to refine you, to make you survive, make you fit, make you tough, so that you reach your destination in the safe way, in the right way. You achieve your ultimate purpose of your life. Until you achieve that, don't rest. Don't rest. Whenever the situation comes wherein you are caught up with no choices, and when these negative thoughts capture you and making you to think, why do I live? What's the purpose of my life? Go back. Think about all those possibilities which were set right much before your birth to make you manifest on earth. And also think about how many millions of lives were denied their opportunity to manifest on earth, only to bring you here. To bring you here to do something unique, because you are unique and there is a unique purpose waiting somewhere. Search for it. Don't rest till you reach there. Go and search and find what for you are here and fulfill it. Your life is worth much more than anything in this world. Anything in this world. And it is for you to recognize the real worth of your life first, before others recognize. To end this episode, let me quote Albert Einstein, who once said, "There are two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, and the other is as though everything is a miracle." See you next week.